Here we are with Wellness Wednesday, and today, even though we're cooling off outside, we're steaming things up.
It doesn't make sense, does it? You may have heard about infrared saunas. Well, more people are using them for their health. Health and wellness reporter Sonia Zod joining us live now. And okay, why is this trend so popular, Sonia?
Man, Ron, it's helping a lot of people, and it is very popular. You can go to a lot of fitness studios locally, and they offer this. But also people are buying these units for their home. So I want to bring in Sloan Heller from Sunlight, and she's going to explain to us what is the difference between this and what people may think of. Because when I think of sauna, sometimes I think, oh, I can't breathe, but you don't feel that in these.
Absolutely. So a traditional sauna is heating the air around you, right? So it's heavy. It's this heavy heat. It's about 200 degrees. And many of us can, we can stay in 10, 15 minutes and we're like, we're done, right?
Yeah.
It's time to get out.
Yeah.
With an infrared sauna, it's heating your body directly. And so it's a really gentle heat. And as long as you're like hydrating properly, you're kind of building up to longer and longer sessions. You can stay in 40 minutes, you can sleep, you can do yoga, light stretching. Our philosophy is this is really an experience that's meant to be enjoyed and not endured.
When I've done it, I've stayed in for like 50 minutes at a time, and that has been enough. Let's walk inside because I want to help people understand how this works. Infrared, meaning that your body sort of heats up on a cellular level from the inside out.
Yes, so exactly. So infrared, it's really interesting. It's actually invisible light from the sun, not to be confused with UV, but it's invisible light that our body then feels is heat. So when you're sitting and enjoying, let's just sit, when you're sitting inside an infrared sauna, what's happening is the infrared is actually penetrating your skin surface up to about 1.5 inches. And what it's doing, it's warming the core of your body.
Yeah.
It's actually increasing your core body temperature, and it's pushing out toxins through sweat.
And I want to show folks that like this little unit here that I was laying in before, Ron and Kara, this is something that some people are buying for their homes. So Sloan, what type of ailments are people buying these for? What are they saying that it helps with?
Exactly. So, one of the things we like to say is this is a destination, whether it's our solo portable sauna or some of our wooden saunas. Yes, please do. Enjoy. Take a nap. This is a destination to get healthy and feel incredible. And so we work with such a wide range of people because that means so many different things to so many different people. So
I have some yoga students who say it helps them eliminate heavy metals and Lyme disease, all sorts of things.
Yeah, we work with people who have high blood pressure, people who have chronic back pain like myself, pro athletes, amateur athletes. There's such a wide range.
I gotta stop you right there because
please do.
My producer's telling me to wrap. I could talk about
Oh my gosh, we're wrapping already.
I'm gonna let you guys know where you can find infrared saunas in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Have a nice day.
So I'm wondering if I get in the sauna and while I eat the pie, it voids itself out.